French silk pie can be different for a lot of people. I think anymore it's been muddled down that a lot of people just think it's like a good chocolate pudding in a pie. It's not. French silk has a lot more that goes into it, and while I'm not gonna sit here and argue about pie with you, this ice cream is a decadent, delicious, rich, silky smooth chocolate ice cream that, to me, you cannot get any closer to a real French silk pie from. By now, you guys are more pro than I am on this ice cream. So in a kettle, mix your milk and the cream. In a separate bowl, just to make sure it gets well combined and that there are no lumps, mix your brown sugar, cocoa powder, I always use Dutch processed, and cornstarch. Just mix that together till it's really well combined, no lumps, you know the drill. Then pour that right into your milk mixture. Add your corn syrup and salt. Place it over medium to medium-high heat and then whisk it until it's incorporated and all the sugar is starting to dissolve, and then bring it up to temperature. While that mixture is coming up to heat, you just want to make sure to finely chop your chocolate. I just like to use a sharp knife and a good cutting board. The better chocolate you have, the easier it is to chop. Chop it into really fine pieces because then it will just melt easier, and then set that aside. Once it starts to steam, you can continue cooking it until it just begins to bubble. When it is bubbling throughout, you know that cornstarch is activated and you can pull it right off the heat. Pour in your vanilla, because vanilla, chocolate, yeah, you need both. Whisk in that vanilla, and then add all that chopped chocolate. Just slowly stir it. You don't need to incorporate a lot of air, but you just want to stir it until all that chocolate melts. It really takes no time at all. If you feel that you have lumps, you can of course strain it. Put it into an airtight container and then make sure it is well chilled. Again, 8 to 10 hours, whatever works for you, whether it's overnight or during the day. To freeze it, you just want to follow the instructions with your ice cream freezer. Just pour it right in with the paddle. Mine takes about 20 to 30 minutes. This one does not have near as much air that's incorporated to it. It always stays really thick and dense and rich. And that's exactly what you want because it's like a French silk pie. And seriously, after I made it, I thought, you know what, pour this into a pie shell, it'd be a delicious frozen pie. So if you do that, tell me because I think you're gonna be happy. Once it's churned, just clean off that beater and then put it right back into an airtight container or, well, eat it right away because it is so good. But it's a little bit better after it has frozen for about 4 to 6 hours because it firms up just slightly. But seriously, this one is always scoopable, always semi-soft and delicious. It's just, you guys, like, this is just like so rich and delicious. It really is. And you know what? This is not the end of ice cream week, so don't cry just yet. Because come back tomorrow for another delicious and amazing ice cream. And as always, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram because I want to keep up with you and know what you're doing. Tell me your favorite ice cream flavors and happy eating.